What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we have something very special in mind. We will be participating in the hybrid horse created by Para. Now, the thing we are going to be battling in this hybrid war is a creature he created called the Scorpius, an invasive species that was let loose on the island, and we have the mission to exterminate them. Before we get into our genome, we should talk about the terrain, as it's important towards our creature making process. The first area is the genetics lab that is prone to a lot of gas leaks. Next is the residential area, which is a dark and gloomy space where the Scorpius can ambush you in many different directions. And finally, the botanical lab research, which is filled with plants, rivers, or like puddles kinda, to help us with coverage. That's all for the terrain, so we could finally jump into the genome. Our base genome is a Sarcastodon for its overall size and its impressive look and body shape. Next, we're going to be adding the Thylacoleo for their crushing bite force and their ability to climb trees and stuff, which this can carry over to like the lab where you can crawl up the walls and that kind of stuff. Next, we're going to be adding one of my personal favorite animals, the Binturong, which will provide their orange colored eyes, which will be creepier in the final design. And for immunity purposes, we're going to be adding the mongoose, as they're shown they can survive strikes from very venomous snakes and live from it. So that's what we're adding. We will also be adding the honey badger for its aggressiveness and its loose skin to survive larger attacks from creatures. And for more offensive capabilities, we're going to be adding the brown bear for their mass in their arms, which will help our hybrid climb things and support its body weight, and for better slashing attacks on the ground. And to help our weak points in our hybrid, we're going to be adding the North American porcupine for their nice long quills along the back and tail. This will help attacks from the back and can give our hybrid a chance to fight back once attacked. Last but not least, the last two contributors will be the striped hyena and the Tasmanian devil for their strong bite forces and their ability to eat bone. Yeah, you heard that right, bone. Editor's note, we are also going to be adding the snow leopard for their soft paddings on the feet to make it quieter when he's prowling around the hallways and labs, etc. Now it's time to get into the story, so I'll see you in a bit. Let me introduce you to Strag. His height is 5.5 feet, length 3 meters, and he weighs 1,200 pounds, rounded to the nearest 100. This is based on my own fears of getting eaten like alive by like things that can like crush my bone and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you later. Peace.